I'm Sonny Crockett. I'm Michael Corleone. I'm Harry Callahan.
Put the book away, Martin. I prefer to keep our focus on the world around us, rather than the artifacts of your constructed fantasy world.
But just flip through it once, Doc. It'll explain everything.
If you take that book out again, Martin, I may be forced to destroy it.
Doc, please. I'd better not. If crazy alt Doc destroys the notebook, he might never be able to build another time machine. What? Oh, great. The timeline's catching up with me. I don't think that's going to help me get through to Doc.
Interesting. Of course, Mr. Tannen spent most of 1955 in our juvenile rehabilitation facility, learning to control his anger.
He did. No wonder my dad's still so lame. I don't think that's going to help get through to Doc. Fine, but I'll be back. With proof.
Luckily, Edna came along and channeled my newfound fame into more practical pursuits.
I don't care what you say, Doc. I know you're supposed to be an inventor. Wow, I never noticed this before, but Edna definitely had the hots for you, didn't she?
Hots, yes. Edna was the first member of the fair sex to see something special in me.
She saw something all right, and she ran with it. Jeez, she was all over him. Doc never had a chance. Well, at least we stopped the rise of the Tannen crime family. I wonder how long he dated Trixie before he met Grandma Sylvia.
It is me. And you. But how?
So did you ever actually see Frankenstein? What made your dad come around? I can't believe you held onto that fish tank for 50 years. Doc, sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old ruler.
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place? What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
Doc! No! Doc!
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife is all the scientific muse I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure. I'd better not. If crazy alt Doc destroys the notebook, he might never be able to fix the time machine. Jeez, Doc sure has a lot of files. I don't have time to go through those. I'll just focus on what's out on display. Wow, that is cool. The sound, it's kind of lulling. Right, wait, what was I doing? It's all the same stuff I saw on my dad's monitors. I think. The whole town is under surveillance. Something about that clock looks familiar. I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full. Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean? What?
Jennifer! DeLorean?
The giant stainless steel sports car you've somehow managed to ram through the billboard?
Yes, no, I mean, sorta. You don't remember the DeLorean?
Well, I'll certainly remember it now. It's sticking out of the friggin' billboard.
Well, yeah, it's a DeLorean. What else would it be?
How the hell did it get into the billboard like that? So who you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer. Oh, man. What's the date?
What? That's something I should be asking you. You've probably wrecked your head.
Just, what's the date, Jennifer?
It's the 15th.
The year!
1986. Duh.
Oh, man, this can't be happening. Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump?
I'll break my neck.
And?
The door's jammed. Can you get it open?
I can't reach it. Besides, I'm not climbing under the car. It could come down on my head.
Could you call someone? A tow truck, maybe. You got any rope you can toss me?
All I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
A tire iron. I think that'll do. Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire who?
Oh, Jennifer, please. This is serious.
This tire thing really has some value to you, huh?
At the moment, yes.
Then it better be a pretty good trade.
All right, let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain, Geekzilla.
What are you wearing, Jen? You look so...
Fed up? Keen eye you got there.
I was going to say punk.
A whole world alien to the likes of you, dork.
Jennifer, you look so... different.
That's the general idea of being a nonconformist. What are you getting at?
That's not what I meant. What'd you do to your hair?
It's the same hair dye I always use.
What?
Helter skelter. I'm not having this argument again.
We've argued about this before? What's with the attitude? I'm guessing you won the argument. Never mind. I gotta get out of this car.
Good idea. Oh, right. As soon as you offer up a decent trade.
The big metal thing you're holding. What are you doing down there?
I didn't account for a DeLorean, though. Not that you'd ever understand it, but I'm doing my part to support the arts in Hill Valley.
That's a little complicated.
I bet.
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
Anyway, what's the technical term for attempting to jump your DeLorean through a billboard? Where did you even get a DeLorean? Is it stolen? This is the price I pay for my projects. Get real. I'm in enough trouble already. I'm not going to explain your DeLorean violating a billboard to anyone. You're not seeing the big picture, Martin. Masterpiece, demerits, community service.
The door's stuck. Besides, I must be 20 feet up. I'd break my neck. Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat, contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus peanuts.
Bubblegum is illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
Can you tell me where I can find Doc, Citizen Brown? Heavy.
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day? What's it to you? I thought she broke up with you.
Have you seen Jennifer? Since when are you a cop? I thought you were a shoe salesman.
Are you on something? I've always been a cop, just like my pa. I've got to finish my beat. Are you going to make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right. Working at the courthouse.
At work?
Good luck finding her. I usually don't see her unless she's racking up demerits for her art.
Yeah, well, I need to talk to her about that. Great, I've turned my girlfriend's dad into a cop.
That's right, citizen.
Mom? Mom! I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
So what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Pff, who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again.
For
my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets you. But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin!
I'm having a bad day, Mom. Can I ask you a few things?
We all have our share, son.
I lost my timesheet. What have I got going on this week?
Well, Monday is Junior Brown Brigade.
Junior what now?
And Tuesday is Model UN.
Model UN?
Mm-hmm. You represent Djibouti. On Wednesday, you'll be overseeing the board game club at the rec center.
Okay, I've heard enough. I saw Jennifer earlier today.
Oh, Jennifer. What a spunky gal. Are you two patching things up?
She totally blew me off.
Well, I'm not the world's biggest dating expert, seeing as how I married the first guy to fall from the sky. But maybe you should spend a little less time with your microscopes and ant farms and a little more time tending to her needs. What kind of things is she passionate about, Martin? What are her interests?
I don't even know anymore.
You see?
Everyone is treating me like some sort of goody two-shoes, Mom.
They're just jealous that you're such a perfect citizen of Hill Valley.
Have I always been this way?
Always been a perfect little son? Going on 18 years now.
What about that time I set fire to the living room?
Oh, but you only did that so you could show us the fire retardant you made with your chemistry set.
Heavy. All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear. Being so perfect must take a lot out of you.
I can't take this. What about you, Mom?
What about me?
What are you doing out here polishing the statue? The cameras? I saw you talking to Biff about the Citizen Plus program.
Wave to Big Brother. Or Big Husband in this case. Biff says I'd be a perfect candidate for it.
I know Biff, and if that's what the Citizen Plus program does to people, then you don't want any part of it.
But Biff has been reformed. Look at him. He seems so happy now, so at peace with this town. What I wouldn't give.
He's a total veg, Mom.
Your father is always telling me that I don't invest enough in the workings of our great citizen Brown. Maybe it's time for me to turn a new leaf and just go with the flow.
Okay, just hold off for a bit, please. I don't want you doing anything rash. So what's up with Dad?
Ugh, indeed. What is up with him?
That setup in his garage is pretty intense.
That's not the word I'd use. More like creepy.
I feel like I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, Martin, that could be a sign you need to get out more.
Biff seems, unusually mellow.
Well, he should be. He just finished the Citizen Plus program. So far, it looks like it's done him a world of good.
You don't think he seems a bit off? I mean, he's so un-Biff.
Well, isn't that the point? You remember what he used to be like? He was an unholy terror.
He wasn't that bad.
Now, sure, but you should have seen him in high school.
I can imagine. What do you think of Jennifer, Mom?
Well, she certainly looked like quite a handful, dear. I was really hoping some of her, joie de vivre would have rubbed off on you.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Martin, you can be a little uptight sometimes.
Geez, don't sugarcoat it, Mom.
Well, maybe you needed to hear it. There's nothing wrong with having priorities in life. Just maybe Jennifer should have been a little higher on your list.
Yeah, she should.
Well, you did buy that guitar. That's a step in the right direction. Women love musicians. Just keep practicing and I'm sure you'll get better.
What are you talking about? I'm a great musician.
That's the spirit.
Jen's dad doesn't seem to like me very much.
He's just a little stressed out, dear. Filling the crime-stomping shoes of his legendary father makes poor Danny Jr. a little twitchy.
Is it just me or does Hill Valley feel really strict today?
Some might even call it stifling. But you didn't hear that from me.
Is there any way I could talk to Citizen Brown?
Oh, you know how difficult that is, Martin. The great man spends so much time coming up with new rules and demerits that he barely has time to talk to us anymore. I guess that's the price we pay for a safe, happy city.
So he doesn't see anyone? Clara?
No, silly. Edna.
Edna Strickland?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Doc, Citizen Brown is married to Edna Strickland?
Did you get a bump on the head or something? They've been happily married for nearly 40 years. In fact, if you ask me, I think Edna wears the pants in the relationship. She's the one always announcing the day-to-day bulletins. Probably writes them herself.
I need to sit down. Biff told me that he got in trouble for public displays of affection.
Can you believe it? Sure, things got a little out of control back in the 60s with the free love and all, but now even holding hands will get you a verbal warning.
Wait, so you can't even kiss?
Can't even hug. It's barbaric. City Hall treats us like a bunch of children going to the movies.
Mom, I got into some trouble.
Did you walk on the grass again?
No, Jennifer and I got caught making out.
Martin!
I know, Mom, but I have...
You two are back together? How wonderful! That just lifts my heart.
Oh, Biff was talking about all the contraband he used to keep. Do you know anything about that?
What are you implying, Martin?
I'm not implying anything. I just want to know what kind of contraband might still be around. You know, so I can watch out for it, like a good citizen.
Well, I wouldn't know about such things, but people still smuggle alcohol in from the next county. I heard the kids at school have been smuggling Xerox copies of Dungeons and Dragons. I bet you'd be into something like that, huh?
I'll get back to you on that. Mom, I got caught with your flask of alcohol.
What? I thought you were going to throw it away.
Don't worry, I took the blame.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that for me.
Is it true that Biff was responsible for getting dogs outlawed?
I think that was all Edna's idea. She's always had a sore spot for dogs. Now your father and I, we love dogs.
You do? I didn't know that. How come we never had a dog?
We had meant to get one to teach you children about responsibility, but by the time we had you, dogs had already been banned. Now I don't think we'll ever have the chance to raise a puppy.
Jeez, Mom, that could be the saddest thing I've ever heard. I found a stray dog near Supmo.
Oh my, is he dangerous?
No, he's shaggy. I mean friendly. And then Edna and Officer Parker took him away.
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you think he'll be okay?
Edna Brown may not be a dog lover, but she's not a monster. The dog is probably on a train to Utah.
Utah?
All good dogs go to Utah.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
Sorry, I just don't. Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Timesheet?
Don't forget to pick me up this evening. Martin, are you all right?
Try. Doc was right. We did overdo it. Hey, that's what family's supposed to do, right?
Oh, that's so sweet. I don't deserve such a loyal son. I kind of wish I was cleaning the clock, though. So much nicer up there without all the cameras. I know. I was scheduled to clean the clock this month, but then Needle's mom ate some of that bad tofu that's been going around. So there was some reshuffling in the L sector duty roster, and here I am.
I heard that.
Not unless someone starts rolling up the demerits. He still takes a personal interest in those situations. And of course you could talk to Mrs. Brown.
So I see.
But he gets the job done. Between him and his father, Hill Valley's been as dry as the Sahara Desert for decades now, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Mom, that can't be you.